Hey everybody, Joy here. It's Tuesday, September 22nd, 2020. Back in 1969, I would have been married one whole day to my first husband. Is that right? Let me see, was it 2018? When was Tammy born? 69. It was 1968. September 21, 1968, I was married to my first husband. Okay, nobody cares about that. So anyway, it's just that every time this part of the year rolls around, I remember that for some reason. So here I am at my embroidery machine. This is my Elissimo. The carpet people are here. I took some pictures for you. You want to see the pictures? Here's a few pictures from yesterday. Here we've got the carpet people, the plumber people, and the shower door and the front window glass people. All here at the exact same minute. I'm not kidding you, we've been playing musical vehicles, changing them around so the carpet people could get to our driveway. Cool. Here's the carpet. It's a gigantic long roll. Instead of two, it's just one gigantic roll. And they're going to cut it out on our driveway because it's supposed to rain tomorrow. So, and there's my husband with his back brace on, being a good boy. Isn't this fun, sweetie?
Oh, God. I'm ready to go fishing.
Okay, so you can see they really did show up. Now, they leave a little early, in my opinion. They leave before 2:30, but at least they show up in the morning when they say they're going to show up, and they are working. There's two guys, and they're both very nice, except they have a very, very, very loud radio. And I just went out there and asked them if they would mind turning it down because I was going to make a video, and they looked at me like I had three heads. So I said, as soon as I'm done, I'll come tell you. I mean, evidently they both need hearing aids. I don't know, but anyway, if it takes music for them to do a good job, they can have their music, okay? So I just wanted to tell you, I can't do anything anywhere in the house because Jerry's downstairs. Remember the carpenter ant closet? Well, the plumber came. Hold on a second. It's cold, but the plumber came yesterday. His name is Doug. And I think it's his son that comes to work with him here. And they're very, very reliable and very, very nice. We've used them for years. We really like them. We have to pay extra because they live far away. They live about 25 miles from here. They consider that far away. So we have to pay extra. But anyway, whatever they do well. So they drained the water heater. Remember the carpenter ant's closet where the water heater is? It's been there for 22 years. They drained all the water out of that water heater. Then they moved the water heater out of the closet. I have pictures. Let me put the water heater pictures right here.
We do it just like it was.
Down here's this is Pumpkin Pants' bedroom. And this, I've had to take my clothes out of the closet. They're out there on that rack. And this is the hot water heater that has the carpenter ants back there in that wall. So they've drained the tank. It has to come out of the closet, and then Jerry thinks he's fixing the wall himself. Is that some more dirt? Oh, look at the dirt. Is that dirt? That doesn't look, yeah, I think it is dirt, people. We'll do a test. Oh, I think it is. Oh my God, that's the carpenter ant dirt. Oh no! And the plumbers are in the bathtub fixing the drain that won't drain. In here. Okay, the plumbers just left. The hot water heater's gone. And this is the sand on the bottom. And according to the plumbers, it's just from the way the house was constructed and the sand just got there. We don't know. But you can see the wall looks perfect. All the walls look fine. Praise God forevermore. And we have a little bit of, looks like water damage more than ants. So yay! So see here, it's like a secret door inside the closet. Cool, huh? Okay, so you saw all that dirt down there? Well, evidently that bug man decided that all of that dirt was made by carpenter ants. Well, it wasn't. There's no ants of any denomination in the closet. Praise God forevermore. A little bit of water damage down there. We don't know what that's from because nothing was leaking. So Jerry's taking off the baseboards and he's cutting the sheetrock off where it got wet sometime and tried to find out what behind it got it wet. But the dirt, evidently, they tried to explain it to me, but it didn't make any sense. He said when you build a new house, they put bags of sand where the water heaters are supposed to go. And then after they put the water heater in, they just leave the sand there or something. I don't know, it didn't make any sense to me. But anyhow, I was able to sweep up the sand and then vacuum up the sand, and it all went away, and so it's really nice and clean in there right now. So Jerry's working down there in that closet, repairing the damage from the water, not any ants. And I'm hiding in my sewing room because out there where the wood floor is going in, there's the two guys and there's gluing the floor, they're gluing the wood to the floor, so it's smelly and it's sticky, and they said if you get it on you, you can't get it off, you just have to wait for it to wear off. So I'm hiding in here. So they said 2 days to finish the upstairs. This is day 2. They leave at 2:30. It is now 10:15. So I don't know if they'll get the upstairs done today or not. But then the rest of the week they'll be doing the downstairs. So that's the plan. Guess what? Who can guess? I should say guess what? Guess what? I was going to have Jerry videotape it, but I didn't sleep at all last night, and I woke up gritchy. And he woke up concerned about, some little thing up here. And so we were kind of arguing about something, and so I didn't do a video. But, we took our first shower in our completely finished new shower in our very master bathroom. And we both loved it. Loved it. Whatever shower head Jerry bought is just wonderful. Just wonderful. And the man that started, the first guy that we had to let go, he put the shower head up so high, I can't even reach it. I have to get on my tiptoes to turn the little turny thing. I mean, it is up there. Evidently, he thought basketball players were going to come take a bath here at our house. I don't know, but anyway. It's very, very nice. It still doesn't have a little bar in it for me to hang my washcloth on, but we have the bar, and Jerry will put it in eventually. But, we're loving our new shower. Now that we're not looking at every little detail of it and watching it happen tile by tile and step by step, I mean, when you just open your eyes and look at it overall, we really like it. So we are excited. Took a shower in my very own shower. And no carpet's going in yet, but the wood floor is going in right now. So what am I doing? I told you I wanted to make another joy top. I want to make 100 joy tops. I'm not crazy about the picture that Judy put up of me because I suddenly look like I've got lizard skin and 500-year-old face. I don't know what happened to the photo during the transition, but anyway. I guess people will get the idea what the boss looks like. But this is my pink. I have a pink, really lightweight, feels like a linen. I'm sure it's cotton. And it's that pretend linen that Hancock's used to carry. Can't get it anymore because Hancock's went out of business. So I'm putting an embroidery design under the square neck on this pink linen, and that's what I'm doing. This is it. This is what the design's going to be. It's going to be right here under the square neck. It's going to be right here. And it's just a lightweight one. It doesn't have a whole bunch of thread in it. So I thought that would look nice, and it wouldn't, do the pulling and the shifting like one with a whole bunch of thread would do. So, and I went over to my thread wall. The carpet guy said, "You've got more thread than a sewing store." So these are my colors I'm going to use. Isn't it fun? Isn't it fun? Did you all see there's a new Solaris? A new Solaris. God, I can't imagine what that thing costs. But supposedly what it does is no big deal. And it supposedly has a bunch of new designs. Well, I don't care for the designs that are in this one to start with. And a lot of other people didn't either. And it has something about quilting or something. But anyway, I wasn't terribly impressed. So, I'm going to sew this on this shirt. Cut it out. It's the dolman style. And then I'll come back and I'll show you what it looks like. Alright? Stay with me. Oh, I forgot to tell you. Go over there to Fit Nice Systems. That blouse is up. The Joy top is up. And they're still 20% off of the master patterns. Yes, they're expensive, but you get a whole lot more than just a paper pattern. Don't forget that. And if you get her book, somebody said her book is so expensive. Well, even at Sure Fit Designs, you have to pay for the extra designs after you buy your system. You still have to pay for the extra designs. This way you pay for the book and there's a million designs in it already. All right, I'll be back when I get my blouse done. All right, my friends, look at the mess. The mess, the mess, the mess. Over here's my mirrors, remember? My mirrors. This is the new stuffing that you put under the carpet. And this is my wood floor. And we can't put anything on it until tomorrow, although those people already put something on it, so I don't know what that's about. But they've worked 2 days just up here. The bedroom's still full of carpet. The other half of this room's still full of carpet. The floor took a long time. And these two guys only worked 6-hour days. And then they talk the entire day about how their knees hurt and their backs hurt and how they're all worn out and their bodies are a mess because they've been doing carpet for so long. I'm like, why are you still doing it? I said, maybe you should have gotten a college degree and been a pharmacist. The man said, I do have a college degree in accounting. I said, well, why on earth are you laying carpet? Well, you know how boring that is, sitting at a desk? I'm like, I do it all the time. I kind of enjoy it. Oh, aren't people funny? Aren't people funny? Oh my God, tell me how many wives they've got, how many divorces they've got, how many kids they've got, blah, 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 blah. I enjoy people. You know, I'm a people person. And so people can figure out right away that I'm interested in them and I like to know about them. And so then I'm like, maybe I should have just stayed in my sewing room drinking my coffee. Because I know way more than I want to know about these two guys. So what do you think about my latest Joy top? This is my first woven Joy top. I'm not sure it's even in the front and the back. But I will get a ruler and I will find out. I think it still needs a little more in the front in length because of the silly full bust issue. I do not get that. To me, I do not have that full of a bust, but whatever. Compared to my shoulders is the issue. So, did you see I showed you this morning how I was embroidering this? What do you think? Isn't it cute? I know, some of you are thinking, no, it's hideous, I hate it. You know, other people, I'll watch their videos and a lot of people I don't even know, and it'll show something they've made, and I'll think, oh my God, that's just horrible. And they'll say, don't you just love it? Isn't it just wonderful? So I guess the thing is, if you like it, then it's a winner. If you don't, then give it to somebody else or put it in the nearest trash bin. Anyway, I had a hard time finding this piece of fabric. This piece of fabric is one of those kinds of fabrics that Hancock Fabrics used to carry. I used to really like them. They're like fake linens. I don't remember what their name was for them, but they called them linen-like. And I like these linen-likes because they don't wrinkle so terribly. They still wrinkle a little bit, but overall, I think it's just wonderful. I did the actual pattern. This is the actual pattern with the actual distance down and the actual distance across and the dolman sleeve. So you can do it this way or you can do it with the sleeve in it. And you can change the square in the neckline. Now, when I did the square this big in the knits, it always seemed too big to me. But when I did it in the woven has to go over your head and it doesn't stretch. So you need at least the size that she tells you to make to get this over your head, because it has no zipper, no buttons, no snaps, no anything except a hole for your head. This is kind of fun. This is kind of fun. Me and Sideburns can have a dance up here. We can have a picnic on the floor and then turn on some pretty music and have a dance. Would he do that? Yes, he would. He'd do anything I ask him to do, pretty much. He's pretty wonderful. All right, I'm going to end this You saw the clips I put in earlier. One of the clips showed you how the guys got stuck on our road. We live out in the woods. We have 11 acres in the woods. And our roads are just roads that were carved with Jerry's bulldozer. And then they're covered with gravel and rocks. Okay, so it's not a dirt road, it's a rock road. But out of here, going up to the other road, you go up to this road, then you turn left and you go out. And so, leaving our house, going up the first road, it goes pretty steep uphill. When I walk it, it's extremely steep uphill. But the big trucks and the trailers, the semi-trucks, they always get stuck. And they can't get up the crazy hill. And so Jerry has taken his bulldozer many, many times and pushed people up that hill. I told him today, I said, just go really fast. I go 80 miles an hour. I hope they didn't believe me. But I do go pretty fast. So I want to get up that hill. So anyhow, I was excited. Now these two guys, their bodies are completely worn out and they can only work 6-hour days. I didn't know that yesterday, so I was kind of upset when they left at 2 o'clock. But today they explained that they always work 6-hour days or they couldn't do their job because they would be dead. So, kind of nice that they do leave at 2 or 2:30 because then I've got the rest of the day to come out here and I can play with my mirror and I can take my clothes off and on and I don't have to listen to their horrible music. Oh, the music is just horrid. Anyway, that's all I have to say for today. After tomorrow, this should be all done up here. And then we'll be starting downstairs. This is Tuesday, so Wednesday's another whole day up here. That's 3 days up here. 2 men, 6 hours each day. And then we'll start downstairs. And downstairs we have living room, my new little joy room, our master bedroom, and the 2 guest rooms. Did that total 5? I think that totaled 5. And the stairs. Okay? So, 6 big projects downstairs. All right, my dear friends. That's all I'm going to talk about today because I'm going to go find my husband because I don't know where he is. Did I tell you there's no ants? There's no ants. There's no ants. There is a leak. It's a current leak. So, perfect timing. Right on the other side of the hot water heater is the bathtub and shower we have been using. You know, Jerry and I quit up here after the kids left downstairs because the kids were here for a while using the downstairs. And after they left, we started using the downstairs. And so that's how we've discovered that there's a leak. Evidently, when the water goes out of the bathtub, it's leaking into under the wall type thing or something. But anything's better than carpenter ants or termites, I think. All right, my friends. Bye for now.